for those of you who are still thinking, is it worth being here for another 65 minutes? Because, I'm in the finance function, or I'm in the IT function. We don't have place for stories. The marketing guys can do. The sales can do storytelling. Well, to keep all of you at rest, here's my definition for stories in all the work I do. So my definition for stories is the fact. Stories are facts. What I help people do is wrap them in context and deliver them with emotion. Can stories be made up? Of course they can, not in the work I do. Can stories be from mythology? Of course, Devdutt does such a powerful job with that, not in the work I do. I'm not interested in anything other than facts because I'm looking at stories in business. What is the currency of communication in business? Facts, right? Any of you interested in going for a meeting at 2 o'clock where everything will be made up? No, you're not. So if we have to bring the power of stories into business, then it has to be around facts. So that's what we do.
The question that I have for you, because this is the set of people that handle data, is why is it that stories work when hard data does not? I grew up in companies like yours. My first 14 years was in Unilever, where I was coached that in business there is only one way to change people's minds, which is what? Data and analysis. Right? If I presented somewhere and that guy disagreed with me, what am I supposed to do? Go back and get more data and analysis. Now, today I believe a little differently. I think data and analysis are definitely very important. But sometimes when people disagree, they're not disagreeing because they have a different set of data. It's because they have a different story in their head. And the problem is that you can never fight a story with facts. You can only replace it with a more powerful story.
We are also great at story listening. How many of you have ever been in a meeting where someone is presenting and a lot of people find their mobile phone more interesting? Next time you're in such a meeting, and it's not one very important meeting, not too many senior people, try this. You see someone presenting, a lot of people with their mobile phone, you just do, 3 years ago, and stop. What do you think will happen? Every head will look up. Why? Because the brain has got a signal. There might be a story coming. Yeah, now, if your story is boring, I'll go back to my Facebook feed. But the fact is, that's how wired we are for stories.